It makes sense. It's intuitive, it's clean, it's simple. Not only that, but the selection tool in your app is absolute garbage. I'm sorry for not being nice, but it's garbage. Let me demonstrate why. Control C, Control V, look at this. Not only does it bring up this puck thing that lets me drag around the art, it's posted to the same frame I want it on, not a different one. I don't know why your app does that, by the way. And then there's a rotate on here. There's scaling on here. It's like 5 different hotkeys or tools from your app rolled into one nice puck tool. Why do other art apps not have this? I don't know. And it's the biggest reason I keep using Autodesk, this ancient old software. I'd like to find a new art home, but I don't because you guys suck at UI stuff. Okay, hi everybody. Hi to the TVP developers. This video is mostly for you guys actually. And today I want to talk about my issues that I have with your software. These are long-standing issues. I've been trying your software out every here and there since version 9. I skipped 10 and then I tried the demo of 11. And I'm sad to see how little your app has changed over the years to become more, well, usable, user-friendly, I guess I could say. Right, so let's just rip into this here. First off, touch functions are not working correctly in version 12. They weren't in 11 either. They didn't work at all in 9. But in version 11 here, you can't pan at all with touch function. You can zoom, and the zoom is faster than it used to work in version 11 there. It does work faster, but it's not a graceful thing. So if you have a Cintiq 27 Pro like I do, I don't know about the other touch Cintiqs, maybe it works better. I just know on this, it still isn't working right. And another difference is the Cintiq Pro Pen 3 that comes with the 27. It doesn't have a proper eraser on the end. Instead, you have this third button you press to go into erase mode. And in version 11, it worked pretty good, but in this version, it doesn't. Because you can't change the size. You come in here, I'm holding down that button right now, right, to be in erase mode. I change the size to something I want, erase with it, works great, right? Let go of the button, press it again, the size is back down to 5. That worked correctly in version 11. It'd remember what kind of eraser I had. It does not in 12. And the next thing I need to talk about here is, let's see. Okay, so yeah, zooming and panning work. If they worked on touch properly, I wouldn't care about this next point that much, but why does spacebar do this in your apps? Doesn't that seem kind of a situational thing? I'm not a pro animator artist, granted, but that seems situational. You'd want spacebar to do that function. Why doesn't it do the panning and zooming to hold space down? I don't know. Instead, it's Alt in this app with left mouse or right mouse. That's weird. Definitely a weird thing. I don't know why space needs to be this. I guess you could rebind it in this new version now, I suppose. It wasn't rebindable before. So I guess that's a minor gripe right there. Dang it, it is a minor gripe. I gotta cut that part out. Yeah, by default, I don't know why spacebar does this function. That seems pretty situational. You would think it should be panning and zooming function instead. And I'll show you in Autodesk later. I'm going to compare you guys to that app pretty hard here for a reason. You'll see why it should be. Anyways, moving on. The next big issue I have with your app is, could someone please tell me how copy pasting is supposed to work? Let's say, well, first off, let's say I draw a nice eyeball in here, and I want to copy paste it to over here, right? I don't want to redraw the eye. I'm really lazy or something. It's the perfect eye. So I go here, I'm going to Control C, and I'm going to go here, Control V, and nothing happens. There's nothing. It says the layer position is locked down here. The hell does that mean? Layer position? I literally don't know what that... Okay, I didn't see all this stuff here before. Copy to brush. It copied that. So yeah, it wants to copy and use like a brush thing. That's so crap. Why would anyone want that? That sucks that it works like that. I'll show you why this is terrible later. Just how bad your tool for this actually is. You're going to get schooled on this later. You'll see. Clear selection. And yeah, okay. It's got that as a brush. I don't want that as a brush. How do I get back? Let's see. There we go. Okay. I don't like apps that do that sort of brush thing, by the way. I've never liked that. I've always hated that. No. Okay. I can't believe that's how it actually works in this app. I think I do that before. Oh, that's so stupid. Why would you want copy paste to work like that? Why? Why? That's asinine. Just don't get this. I just don't. Right. So let's get to the animating part of this. Issues I have with that, right? Let's say I draw a face here. He's looking out this way. Great, now I want to draw the next frame. Well, let's press the right arrow, and let's draw the next frame. Okay, right off the bat, something seems wrong here. I'm going to have him look out this way in this frame. Is my onion skin showing too strong? Why do I see the previous frame there? Why is that there? And okay. It's keeping the artwork of the first frame onto the second one. Why is it doing that? Why would you want it to... Why would you want it to do that? Why is that the default behavior? How do I change that? Is there a setting for that? You know, I dig through the menus and options. Oh, that doesn't even show on stream properly. But there's a millions bells, knobs, dials, and whistles in this thing. But you can't make the basics work how you want. That's how I feel using this app, always. So no, it doesn't work that way. You can't just press right arrow and start drawing. Clear that bastard. No, you got to come in here, and clear this too. And, okay, now that these are cleared, I think it'll actually work right. Let's see. Yeah, see, now it works right. It's got to have the checkerboard behind them. Okay, I just learned something I didn't know before, I guess. I remember in the old version, I would just have to create new instance and then it would work fine. I guess just clear it first, and for some reason then it works. Great, I learned something here. Got a character looking out this way. Next frame, gonna be looking out this way. Third frame is gonna, yeah, it's gonna do that thing. I gotta clear it first. Jeez, that's annoying. Why is it like that by default? And this is gonna be looking straight at us. Right? And I go, oh my gosh, I've made this hideous mistake. Frame 3 should be where frame 2 is. Oh, I'm a moron. What else is new? Well, how do I drag frame 3 to where frame 2 is? Okay, I'm holding down left mouse and trying to drag. It's got a circle with a line through it. Maybe I hold this and drag. No, that just deletes it. That overwrites it. I'm not sure what that's about. Go left just expands that one. It's like holding frame 2, I guess, is what it's doing. What does this do? No, that just holds frame 3. I don't know. How do I copy and paste this onto this other frame? I mean, can I just Control C? Come to frame 2, Control V? No. No. Yeah, I mean, they're just doing basic stuff like this. I don't know how it's supposed to work in your app. I don't know. And I look for online tutorials and stuff. They never talk about this part. They never talk about these steps. I never see this talked about anywhere. It's weird it's not complained about on the forums a lot. What am I missing that everybody else has? That everyone else can figure it out, but I can't? I don't know. Moving on. I don't know how to have the color palette open and the chromatic wheel at the same time. Is there a way to do that in this app or not? I have no idea. I tried to do a custom panel thing. Cool, custom panels. Let's add stuff to it. Do I drag this? No, that doesn't work. How do I add stuff to this? I have no idea. I don't even know if that's something you can even do. I just know it's really annoying. It's one or the other. And yeah, I wish I could have both open at the same time. I really, really do. And what else is there to talk about in this version? I'm going to be, these tools up here, I actually have a lot to say about all these, but the best way to talk about these is just to open up Autodesk and show you how wrong you're getting this part. The fact that you have to mouse into different things here is a problem right off the bat. Let's see, what else is there? During frames around, touch. I guess that's all I got to say about version 12 here. it didn't really solve anything coming from version 11 that I care about. It's got new features and stuff, but I can't even get the basics to work right. I don't care about all the advanced stuff it can do. If it's really hard to do the basic stuff, I just don't care. So let's pull up here Autodesk Sketchbook Pro. Properties, Sketchbook. Right. So, you're going to see why I'm comparing you to this app as I go here. Bear with me on this. There's a method to the madness here. This is Autodesk Sketchbook Pro. It was released a long time ago when Sketchbook used to be a part of the Autodesk Suite package. That's since gone their separate ways. The new version is barely any different, and I don't have a reason to upgrade to the newer one. I don't think it changed how animation flipbook mode works. But anyways, I just want to show you guys how easy this is to work with. Let's say I draw an eye. Whoops. Why is it so big right now? It's forgot my pressure. It's forgot how to do pressure. There we go. Okay, so I draw an eye over here. And again, I'm really lazy. I'm a really lazy artist. I don't want to draw the other eye manually. I go Control-C, Control-V. Not only does it paste it to the current frame I'm working on, by the way, but it has this wonderful little puck tool that shows up, and I can pan it all over where I want. I don't have to select all these different other weird tools like in TVP. It's all on one handy puck tool. I can rotate it. I can expand, shrink it, do whatever I want. It is so unbelievably convenient compared to what every other app is doing. I hate Coral Painter for this reason. I hate almost every other art app out there because they don't have this one simple feature. And just like that, it's pasted. Boom, there it is. If you're not in Flipbook Animate mode, it'll actually make a new layer. When the pasted one will be on a new layer, you just click here, merge down, boom, done. It's there. I don't know how to do this simple thing in your app. I don't know how to paste art to the same frame. I don't know how to paste it. It wants to do the brush thing, and I freaking hate that. Why would you want that? Well, how is that better? You know, if I want it to be a brush, I just could press Control-V again, and what do you know? We have a freaking three-eyed monstrosity here. Look at that. Look how easy that is. Want to add more eyes? Feel free. Control-V. You got it. It's so easy. It's so simple. All right, moving on. Next thing. Let's say I draw a character. Once again, looking this way. Next frame, well, I just press right arrow. Nope, in this app it's period. Okay, next frame. He's looking out this way. Notice it just created a frame and works perfectly fine. There's no weirdness going on with that. Third frame, looking directly at us. And I go, once again, oh, I'm still an idiot. I'm still a moron. Oh, I should put frame 3 where frame 2 is. Gosh darn it, why am I so dang dumb? Well, no problem. Just come down here, left mouse, hold down left mouse, and just drag over, and it moves into that spot. It pushed frame 3 or frame 2 over to frame 3. And now, look at that. Beautiful. It just works. It's intuitive. It's simple. I didn't have to look up 5 freaking hours of tutorial videos to try and find answers to simple things. It just works like you'd expect it to. I just don't understand your app. I don't. And I hope I get blasted. I hope down in the comments below everyone tells me how stupid I am. The answers are obvious. Great. And I hope you tell me how it's supposed to work. I would gladly buy TVP if these few things were understood and fixed, whatever. Oh, by the way, this app has color editor and color picker up at the same time. You just can't see that. It's not streaming that part correctly. I don't know why. But Autodesk is a wonderful package. It really is fantastic. If only it was better for animation work. Sadly, it lags really, really badly if you start getting too many frames in it. And you can only have the few different layers it has. You can't make more. It doesn't do sound layers, right? That's a big one. You can't export with transparency, right? You're always going to have some kind of background. So it's only suited for simple animation work. You know, it's not good for doing real work. I really do want TVP 12 to become my home. Like, I love how it works for drawing. For actually drawing, TVP 12 is, or any of the TVPs are awesome. Any of the versions of it. I absolutely love the drawing tools for it. And, you know, with a few simple changes, I do believe that this could be an incredible powerhouse app. Oh, there we go. But yeah, I mean, literally, I make a face here. I want to copy this half of the face that's over here. Copy, paste. The layer position is locked. Doesn't work. Copy to brush. I don't want it to be a brush. Why would I want that to be a brush? How is that better than what Autodesk does? I don't know. Maybe I just suck too much at what I do to get it or something. I don't know. I think you guys have a lot of work you could still do in your app to make it more usable. I hope you see that. I hope this isn't just completely lost on you. And, yeah, fix the touch functions, for Pete's sakes. Could you please make touch work properly, you know? Until then, I'll just continue to use the demo version of your app for drawing, because I love it for that, and I'll just print screen when I want to save a picture. I don't have a reason to purchase it yet. I really don't. You want $1,500 for this thing you couldn't pay me to use. Not for animation. Well, before I end this video here, I should probably show a comparison to Krita, which often gets cited when people are asking for an alternative to TVP. Now, sadly, I don't think it is a good alternative just because when you add sound, it doesn't show a waveform, and you can only do the one sound layer. Like, that really needs to change, I feel, for this to be a serious animation app. And also, it doesn't show nice little pictures down here in your frames either. It just, it'll highlight the frame as blue if there's something on it. I wish it would show mini pictures like TVP does. But I love that you can press tab and you can hide or show the UI. And Autodesk does something like this too, which I forgot to show earlier. And I was able to do something like this in TVP 9. Some kind of hacky way I figured out how to do it. I don't know how to do it in 11 or 12. There might be a way, I just don't know how. I looked through all the options, all the keyboard shortcuts, there's a million of them. You use the search function for zoom UI or hide UI, nothing turns up. I have no idea what it's listed as, if it's even a feature there. But also I find the stylus tilt in TVP to be lacking, whereas in Krita it's awesome on a few tools. Where, you know, you see the stylus actually, let me zoom in here so you see it better. It'll actually respond to how I'm holding the stylus. So a nice thin stroke, very wide strokes. I can change angle in real time, even mid-stroke. You see how that works? And TVP leaves a lot to be desired in that. Most apps do, to be fair. You know, even in Krita here, there's only a few apps that really support this properly. And it's weird because when you use TVP, there's lots of tools that have a checkmark box down here in the UI for tilt, right? And you turn that on and it doesn't work. It's a permanent tilt direction, right? It's permanently locked. It's not a dynamic one that responds to how you actually hold the stylus. There's only a few tools like tilt crayons, I guess, that work, but yeah, just something I've noticed. I feel like there's a lot of things I'm forgetting to talk about in this video, of the things that annoy me about it, but I guess that'll do for now. So I don't know. I hope you guys learned something from this. I hope it was helpful. Take care. Till the next time. And will I ever buy your app? Hopefully someday. Hopefully these things get addressed, you know. People come and tell me some handy shortcuts I need to know. Maybe there's some magical shortcuts that alleviate some of my concerns here. Strange I can't find those answers when I search online for it, but there you go. Take care, everybody.